So the reading material for this week, it has to do with the meaningful differences in everyday experience of young children. Well, that was the book. And then it talks about how talking to your child is very important. And the thing that excites me about what I've gained from the course and its content is that it explains that it's very important to talk to your children and how their minds develop, and how you should talk to your children from birth up until first grade. And it helps with their language development and their IQ and how they develop over time. Some of the worries that I have about this is, well, basically the content of this is the simple fact that some parents may or may not want you to talk to them about like their developmental skills of their children, because I've already went into a conversation with some of my parents, and it's difficult to talk to parents about certain stuff that they should be doing with their children without like trying to step in, and it's harder that way. So with what I got from this, I can actually take the information that I got from this week's content and information and give it to my parents and show it to my parents and tell them, hey, I'm not telling you this for my own sake, but it's for your child's sake, and to help them develop better over time than anything. The needs. What else do you need to know about like the information? And what I need to know about more of these ideas is, what other ways can I use talking inside my classroom to help my students? Because we read in my classroom. I'm an infant/toddler teacher. All my kids are going from infants to 1-year-olds. They turn 1 in like a couple more weeks, back to back. And we read to them, we describe to them what they're doing and stuff over and over again. But I want to know if there's more official ways, because we sing to them, we read to them, and we describe the actions that they're doing. But I wanted to know if there's any other ways that we can explain, well, not explain, but talk to the children more and get more language development, even though we're only with them for a certain amount of time at school, to make sure it's like enforced at home. My stance, steps, suggestions, and what is the current stance or opinions on the knowledge you've gained from the course content and videos. The suggestions that I have for this is that I would take this information and start giving it out to parents, start making flyers or showing them this video, because it's an actual helpful video for them to understand the importance of talking to your children and reading to your children, but as well as taking this information and giving it to the teachers that are at my school, and trying to make sure that me, myself, as a teacher, use this more often, because sometimes I actually find myself not only just talking to my students, or I'm either talking to my students or I'm not, but most of the time that I'm not talking to them, I'm busy doing paperwork or I'm outside of the classroom, which can be hard because I don't know if the co-teachers that are in my classroom are doing the same thing. So